We're going to take a look at how to work with tags and categories in WordPress. You'll notice on the front page here right now, I have my blog feed, which is my main page, and that's where all my posts are showing up. So I set the settings under reading so that the home page would be, instead of a static page, a page that showed the blog feeds. So we've looked at how to do that before, but that's just a reminder. And then I also have my About here. I'm going to go behind the scenes to one of my posts, and I'm going to click on Edit. What we want to do here is, first we'll take a look at the tags. So we need to, when you're working with posts and tags, you'll need to have your post open in the dashboard view. I'm going to scroll down here a little bit, and this is under Document. So whenever you're creating a new post, you can do this, or if you need to go back and adjust an existing post, you can also do this. So under Document, I'm going to scroll down a little bit, and you'll see I already have one tag here. I'm going to add another. You usually want to have at least a couple of tags. You don't want to have a ton of them, but maybe two to four really good tags. So on this next one, I'm going to put, let's see, photography practice. Can't type today. And I'm going to hit return, and that's going to add that next tag. So I can again add some more, but that's where you would add your tags for your posts. Up above that is categories. So you can see I've already assigned this post to two different categories, the photography and the student success category. And so I made sure that the uncategorized is not clicked on anymore. Like I said, this post also shows up on my homepage because that's set to show my most recent post. But if I want to have another section on my site, maybe devoted specifically to photography like here, then I would need to create that category like I did. And I'm going to walk you through how to do that in just a second and add that to the menu. So what we're going to do is we're going to pretend that we don't have this category here. We're just going to go to Add New Category. And then we would type in photography. And then we'd click Add New Category. And that would come up here. And then we just want to make sure that our post, that we checked it off for our post. And then you would hit Update or Publish, depending on where you are in the process. Now, nothing's really going to change on the front end of my site, so I'm not going to go there yet. It's just updated that, added that new tag. So I'm going to go instead to menus. This is the next step you would need if you want to add a category to your menu. Sometimes categories are just a way of keeping things categorized, but sometimes you can use them in your navigation. So what I did is I went to Appearance and then Menus, and I'm going to go to Category here and look at my categories. Sometimes you might not see all of your categories. If you do a search for it, it will usually come up if you don't see it originally. So I'm going to click on Add to Menu, and that's going to come over into my main menu navigation for my site. So I just want to decide where I want to put that. So I've got my blog feed, I've got my About page. I could move this up if I wanted to by just clicking and dragging it. I think I'm going to just actually leave that as the third menu navigation item. Then I'm going to click Save here. And then we're going to go back to the front end of the site, and we're just going to refresh this site. And this will take a second or two. Okay, so now you can see it's changed. We've got blog feed, About, and photography. So this post is still showing up on the front page, which is fine. That's what we want. Then we've got our About page, but now we've got photography. So these are pages this is a category, but they all look the same in the navigation. It's just another way of sort of organizing your information. So if we go under photography, now you'll see that same post is also under photography. So that works well, especially if you've got a site where you've got a lot of different links, or you've got a number of different links, and you want to sort of have your content do maybe double duty or maybe even more than that. So like on my site, my main site, I have, of course, all the posts usually showing up on the front page, but then also they might go in other sections. So for example, this post I believe is also under the shopping section. So if we click on that, we should see this post. Yep, there it is. Okay, so it's also there as well. So you don't have to use your content in more than one place or for more than one category, but you should think about how you want to organize the content on your site. Sometimes you may change it around. That's a great thing about the flexibility of this menu. You can always take something out or move it around, add something different. But again, it's a great way to help with the organization of your site.